How's it going, YouTube? This is Stranger JI, and today we have the Sunday auction series. This is number 7 on the list. Yeah, I've been pretty quiet this last week. You guys probably noticed I did my Monday weekend sales recap, and you haven't heard from me since. Auctions didn't go live on Thursday for next week's video and for next week's ending. Just been pretty busy all week, and then on top of that, on Thursday I was having issues with the scheduler / lister, whatever you want to call it, for the auctions. So instead of like screwing everything up, they're just going to be listed for 3 days less. They're ready to go. They'll be listed today, Sunday, to go off next week, following Sunday. So it'll be only 7-day auctions instead of 10. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do with the lister being weird. And I liked everything going off on a Sunday and waiting an extra couple days for a 7-day auction. It just kind of made sense. So you will see more auctions going live, not just what we see in front of you here. They just will be going live tonight, probably sometime after. Well, they'll be going live pretty much when you see the other ones go, what you see here go off tonight. So yeah, just a busy week. I wouldn't say necessarily I was slacking, but yeah, just a lot of other stuff going on. I mean, again, I said before, this is the busier time of the year for me just because it adds in all the real life stuff. You know, I have an 1.5 acres of property that needs taken care of, maintained. I have a pool. We just opened that up, and that needs set up and everything every year, and it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of things. I have a lot of toys like 4-wheelers, motorcycles, and stuff that need maintenance, and it gets to be a lot. So yeah, I apologize that I haven't been here really this week at all, but it's just gonna be like that some weeks. And yeah, as things get busier and busier with both the store, with real life, there has to be some compromises somewhere. And unfortunately, on the totem pole, this is probably out of the 3. Not that it's not important, but the least important of the 3. So. Another thing too, I'm going to start something called $50 freebies. I can't throw stuff away. I cannot stand anything Pokemon related being thrown away. I can't do it. And a lot of this stuff, maybe it would sell over time, but listing it and then, you know, for the small denomination you're going to get back. And then on top of that, it's just sitting forever and not selling and just taking up space. It's just not good for me. Some people might call this stuff junk, and I get that. Like, to some people it is, but to me, it's stuff that I just can't throw away. If it was junk, I would legitimately just throw it away. So we're doing something called $50 freebies. It'll be something I mention in this video every week, in my Monday weekend sales recap video, and then maybe I'll just mention it every week, or every video, excuse me. But stuff like this. So like, this is my first battle. I bought a bunch of cheese kits the other week. The rule book. I mean, this has some nice like stuff in it. I mean, it's a rule book in general, but it's just nicely illustrated. You know, you got starters on some of the pages. You got some of the cards. Like, I don't know. For me, it's hard for me to want to throw this out. I mean, look at this back page. That's what I think it is. Yeah, look at that, dude. Like, come on now. And I know some of you are like, dude, just throw it out. Like, and I get that, but I just can't. Like, I don't like throwing stuff out. I mean, number one, it's wasteful. Number two, like, there's probably somebody out there that likes this kind of stuff. Like, you know, especially like coins. Now, these I did see sold for probably like $2-3, but again, it's not so much that they won't sell. It's just the amount of time. So stuff like that. I got the play mats from the deck that have the Squirtle. They're like laminated. Yeah, so we're going to do $50 freebies. So if you spend $50 in the store in one purchase and you leave me a message that says, hey, Trainer JI, send me a freebie. That's what you got to say. Hey, Trainer JI, send me a freebie. Leave that message as you check out. I will send you just something random. I mean, it might not even be anything that you just saw here. I have damage tokens and stuff, or just something. Like, and if you want to throw it out, then I don't feel as bad because you're throwing it out. But I can't bring myself to throw a lot of this stuff out. And I have tons of stuff all over the place like this that I just need to start getting rid of it. And I'll feel better if I'm giving it to people that might actually want it. Again, so $50 freebies. All you have to do When you check out and you spend over $50, just say, hey, Energy, send me a freebie. That's all you have to say in the message section of the checkout. The reason it's $50 is simply over $50, I cannot ship standard envelope, so it has to be shipped first class. And at that point, sliding something like this in does not cost any extra shipping. So it's not like, oh, I'm trying to get you to spend $50. If you don't want any of this junk, just don't spend any money. Like, it's that simple. It's just one of those things where it works for other people that are spending money consistently if they want freebies. And it works for me just getting rid of stuff. So I'm going to put all this stuff to the side. And I mean, maybe it takes just as long to give it away as it does to, maybe it takes us just as long to give it away as it does to sell it. I don't know. I don't know how interested people are in getting free stuff with their orders. But again, you spend over $50. You just leave a message that says, hey, Energy, send me a freebie. And I will include something random from the limitless pile of stuff that I have into your order, so that, again, I don't have to feel bad about throwing it out. If you want to throw it out, go for it. But I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not a hoarder by any means. I have no problem throwing things out. But if I feel like it has some sort of value, I can't do it. Can't do it. So, again, $50 freebies. All you have to do is spend $50 in the store, and at checkout, in the message section on eBay, say, hey, Trainer JI, send me a freebie. Because I'm not just going to send people stuff that don't even ask, because that would be just trying to get rid of junk to people, and I'm just not trying to do that. So, you heard it here. I wasted enough of your time talking about that stuff. We'll see if anyone bites on that and is interested this weekend. Again, I'll talk about it probably beginning of every video, just make it a lot quicker for the next couple weeks. So, all right, without further ado, let's actually get into what you came here for, if you haven't left already. All right, we have the Sunday auctions going off today, live. Link is in the description, and yeah, it'll take you right to all the auctions. And again, any of the auctions getting listed tonight for next week, they will also be there at some point this evening as well. So I did say before, everything I pick for this is completely random. So it depends on what I went through for the week and condition scanned. So this week, we literally have a water energy from base set in damaged condition on auction, starting at 99 cents. I went 99 cents in these couple energies coming up next, just because, I mean, that $1.99 just didn't even seem right. I mean, 99 cents really doesn't seem right for a damaged energy. But you know me, I list everything. And again, this was completely random. I'm not just trying to shill you some basic energies. Again, I'm literally picking out of my condition scan box at random. Whatever I went through that week is what pretty much gets picked out. And again, this week it happened to be some energies that I went through. So first up, we have water energy from base set in damaged condition. And you can see that it's damaged because of the way that it is. Yeah, well, I don't think we need to talk about that anymore. I mean, not that, dude, honestly, every time I see a base set energy, it's just kind of like a nostalgic vibe. I like think back to being a kid, like opening the packs. I'm like, yeah, it's just a basic energy, but just seeing these symbols, like, it just has meaning, like, from when you were a kid. For at least me, for me personally. Next up, we have fighting energy. Starting bid at 99 cents again. Moderately played on this one. I'm gonna try to breeze through these a little quicker each week. I'm just gonna say the card, condition, show you front and back, give you a little shimmy shake, so you can see all the angles, and then move on. Just because, again, it's in the condition that I'm telling you. The description, it shows you there's photos, high-res photos uploaded. I mean, you guys get the picture at this point. I'm not trying to waste your time or my time. We have grass energy, again, base set, again, moderately played. And I mean, this thing is, I mean, the back, well, no, the back's pretty bad too. But yeah, again, maybe these don't, I bet you these probably won't even sell. Again, these don't have a bid on them yet, but it's just one of those things where that's what I pulled out of the box, and that's what we got for this week. Psychic energy, base set, light play. If anything, because of the symmetry and how similar these are as cards, you can at least get an idea of, you know, maybe better, you know, what's he think moderately played is? What's he think lightly played is? Tell me more. All right, next up we have Scoop Up from base set. Light play. Super off-center on this one. Is this light play? Yeah, it is light play. Maybe I missed this. It's a pretty rough indent. Well, let's list it as light play, but that might be more of a moderately played. That or I accidentally damaged that myself. That or I missed it. I don't know. Well, maybe I did go with that just because the rest of this card's like super clean condition overall. But I mean, I'm not trying to hide it. You're seeing it, so, and you probably see it in the photos too. But, yeah, it's pretty aggressive looking. I don't know. Maybe I messed up on this one. I do make mistakes. I am not perfect. I never claim to be. Also, like, I never really noticed his eye being all weird like that. Am I like, I'm losing it. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm losing my mind. That's a good chance. But this is a rare from base set. This is a starting bid of $1.99, and there are no current bids. Again, with the energies, they were all starting at 99 cents, and there are no current bids. Next up, we have Potion from base set in excellent condition. This one's starting bid is $1.99, and again, no current bids. Don't worry, this will get more exciting as we go on. I know I just pretty much, I drug you through the dirt, rambling and ranting and explaining dumb stuff that nobody cares about for the first half of this video, and then on top of that, I'm just showing you what some people would consider are trash cards. But don't worry, it will ramp up. Just bear with me here. Just relax. We have Moo Moo Milk, the banned artwork from Neo 1 Genesis. I mean, you can tell why it's banned. I really don't know what's going on here, to be completely honest with you. Like, maybe it's one of those optical illusion type things where I'm not seeing it right. But to me, when I look at this, it's a human. Is he holding a cow for him to, like, suckle on, like nurse on? Is the guy the cow? Like, is he part cow? Like, is this a foot? Like, what is happening here? Like, I wish I could talk to Kamiya directly. I do know people that actually speak with Kamiya pretty regularly. Maybe I'll have to, like, somehow bargain with them to ask, hey man, like, Kamiya, what were you doing here? Because it is it's quite interesting. But again, excellent condition on this one. This is banned artwork from Neo 1. It got a revamp in English, where I believe it's literally just a mill tank carrying milk, I think, if I remember right. But current bid on this one in excellent condition is $8.50. Banned artwork stuff sells. People like that kind of stuff. I mean, it's definitely interesting. It's quirky. It's definitely a part of history. Not really necessarily my thing, but there are definitely a lot of people out there that enjoy that. Next up, we have Rocket Gang Abra. Near mint condition on this one. Beautiful, beautiful copy overall. I mean, it's near mint. There really isn't going to be much going on. Just slight whitening there. That's about it. Current bid is $1.99. There's actually no bids. It's still at the starting bid of $1.99. But again, near mint condition on Abra here. Really good artwork too. Is this Kazuki? Yeah, it's Kazuki. All right, next up we have Morty's TM02. And I do know there are people interested in these. I've been asked numerous times by numerous people, and I do apologize to those people that I haven't gotten these listed faster. I will be getting this kind of stuff listed gradually. I don't, like I said, I don't think I can really portray the scope of how much stuff I actually have, and I just can't. I'm trying to get a variety of stuff listed. I've graded stuff to list, and it just takes time. I'm only one person, and you know, maybe there's an employee in my future. I had an employee before for my first business. Well, I did like it. I didn't really like the responsibility, and during COVID, some things kind of fell apart, and I ended up having to let him go, and I didn't like that either, which I know is part of it. It's part of business, but maybe at some point I'll get an employee, but it's just not right now. That's just the bottom line. But anyway, moving on, we have Morty's TM02 in light play condition from VS Series. Current bid on Morty's TM02 is $1.99, and again, there is a bid. People, again, are interested in these because for whatever reason, you just honestly don't see them too much. That's why I try to personally pick them up when I see them. And I do have a pretty big stash of them to list. Another thing too is I picked a bunch of these up trying to find like a decent condition one to throw in my actual personal set. So that was like another thing. But next up, then these are actually good. Like the O1s are good because they actually show the trainer. This is Janine's TMO1. This one's in light play condition, and as you can see, she's actually in the frame, and the same thing with all the other TMO1s. Again, light play on this one. Current bid is $2.25. All right, next up we have Claire's Kingdra. Heavily played condition from VS Series. Got a mark there, pretty obvious. Got something on the front here that doesn't appear to want to come off, which I'm probably sure you could probably get it off if you really wanted to. And the back is the way that it is in heavily played condition. Current bid on Claire's Kingdra is $4.25. We have Rocket's Tyranitar from VS Series. This one in damage condition. You can see why it's damaged because of the marks, scratches, but still a beautiful card. I absolutely love this card. Current bid on this one is $16.01. Next up, this one does not have a bid yet, so still at the minimum of $1.99. We have Slowpoke from Wind from the Sea, heavily played condition. Beautiful card by Kasube. And again, heavily played, so you're going to see, just why. Again, no Brit. Yeah, jeez, man, I'm having trouble today. I guess that's what happens when you go like almost a week without doing a video. But again, heavily played on this one. No minimum bid. Minimum bid has not been met yet of $1.99. We have Mighty Anna from Holland Research Tower. Moderately played. This does have a bid, and it is at the minimum of $1.99. It's a good looking card. Kusajima. Gotta love it. Again, moderately played. Minimum bid of $1.99 has been met, but nothing more. We have Nidoking from Dragon Frontiers. Moderately played. Front looks pretty good on this one. And the back is where, well, you see why it's in moderately played condition. So we got a little something up there. Current bid has not been met, so this is still at the base of $1.99. I do notice, like, since I haven't uploaded this video, and also, like, I didn't, the other auctions didn't go live on Thursday, that I would say everything's lower, so you probably have a good chance of getting some deals this week. I mean, I'm not saying that to go bid, I'm just saying in general, like, you might have a chance of getting some deals this weekend. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see how things end tonight. We have Almastar from Holland Research Tower, or excuse me, Holland Phantoms. This one in light play condition. Got a mark there, little mark there. That's about it. Again, light play. Minimum bid of $1.99 has not been met yet, so that has not found a home. We have Dark Electrode from Team Rocket Gang Strikes Back. Ooh, there's actually a swirl on this one. This one in light play condition. Got some squiggles on the back here, but other than that, pretty clean card. Current bid is $3 on the Electrode. We have Mewtwo EX. This is a great card. This one from Expansion Pack or Ruby and Sapphire in English. This one is in heavily played condition. It looks like the front doesn't look too bad, other than like something on the front there. And the back is in, well, heavily played condition. Current bid on this one is $12.50. We have Growlithe from Mirage Forest. Near mint on this one. Beautiful card by Kanako EO. Or Kanako, something. That person. Very good artist. They've done a lot of great artwork. And I apologize that I cannot say their name properly. But near mint again on this one. Current bid is $3.25. Super tough to find the older stuff like this in... Hold on a second. My mom is sending me a text. Okay, it disappeared. Well, sorry, Mom. I will respond after this video. Where were we? No, it's not super tough necessarily to find these cards. It just seems like they got really neglected back in the day. Like, nobody cared about them just because they weren't rares, hollows, hits, whatever. I mean, kind of like today, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I guess bulk's favored probably a little bit more, but I mean, you see often people opening packs in like parking lots and throwing the trash out in the parking lot, which I despise. Absolutely despise anyone that litters. But yeah, it's getting tough to find this stuff in good condition. But this Haunter here, absolutely fantastic artwork. This is one when I grade a 10 finally. I think I'm actually going to put it in the collection. I love this Kasube artwork, and I love this kind of, like, there's certain ways that Pokemon get drawn, like, every once in a while, and this depiction of Haunter, I just absolutely love. But yeah, it's getting tougher to find this stuff in mint condition, and this Haunter is in near mint condition from Mirage Forest. And I mean, yeah, it's clean. Absolutely clean. Current bid on this one is $4. Next up, we have Team Aqua's Kyogre from the Aqua deck kit. Ooh, nice little swirly boy there. Near mint condition on this one. Current bid is $3.25 on the Kyogre. That one looks really good. We have Gyarados from the Silver deck kit. This one in excellent condition. So we got a mark there, which is probably what kept it from being near mint. Current bid on this one is $2.25 on the Dark Gyarados. We have Melodic EX from the the Water Quick Construct Pack. This one is in excellent condition. Beautiful card. Love this one. Got some whitening on the sides, but the front is immaculate. Again, excellent condition. Current bid is $15.50 on Melodic. We have Blastoise EX from the Blastoise EX Constructed Starter Deck. Excellent condition on the Blastoise. Ooh, low power mode. Battery's at 10%. We got to speed this up. I've been playing that Pokemon Sleep game, and I didn't plug my phone in last night with it, and you're supposed to keep the app open, and it drains your battery pretty good, believe it or not. But we got Blastoise EX again. Excellent condition. Got a mark there. Otherwise, this would have been near mint condition. And to be honest, I might have potentially even sent it in to grade if it wasn't for that. Beautiful card. I love this foiling. Again, excellent condition. Current bid is $20.50. We got Rayquaza EX from the Constructed Starter Deck. Damage condition. Really heavy wear in the corners of this. The center of the card looked good. Just got some really aggressive corner wear, which leads me to believe this is probably owned by a kid, just because I got a taste of that the other week when my buddy stopped up here, and his kids who collect came up. He doesn't live far, so it's cool. They can come down and have dinner and enjoy some time with us. But I watched them handling cards, and I'm like, you know what? This is how like Modern probably is supposed to be handled. But at the same time, like, all right, like this was probably handled by a kid who really liked this card, and meant no disrespect, but it was in and out of his pockets. He was flipping, flopping, handling it like crazy, and that's just what happened. But still a really beautiful card. Again, Rayquaza EX from a Constructed Starter Deck. Condition is damage condition, and the current bid is $6.50. We have Mudkip Hollow from the, I think it's actually, yeah, it's a Mudkip Constructed Deck. There's a bunch of I tried to do this stuff in order to make it list like easier and quicker. So that's why like a lot of stuff like, oh, Constructed Starter Deck. I try to put everything in order when I do these, at least the last 2 weeks, to make my life easier. This one in damage condition, and you can pretty much see why that is. This one has not received the minimum bid of $1.99, so this one's still up for grabs. It is still a beautiful card, and Mudkip deserves a home. We got Charizard, Meiji Chocolate promo from ADVP. This one in heavily played condition. And this one just, again, this one seemed loved. It was loved. Again, heavily played on the Meiji Chocolate Charizard. Got a little something on there. That's going to bother me. I really want to pick that off. I can't. It's going to be somebody else's card. Can't do it. But heavily played. Current bid is $9.50. We have Swampert from Moonlit Pursuit. Moderately played condition. This one has not received a minimum bid yet, so it is still sitting at $1.99 unsold. But again, moderately played. Not bad for moderately played, but you can see the marks on why it is in that condition. All right, we got Blastoise. Shining Darkness. Moderately played as well. Got a mark there, and I think that's what it was. This is a really clean copy, and then for some reason, it received abuse right just there. Current bid on this one is $4.25. We have Dialga from from Stormfront. Light play. I always really like this one. I liked all the colors going on in the background of this thing. Again, light play in this one. Front looks pretty good. And the back, it must be like, yeah, we got one mark. And same thing with the Blastoise, just one little mark. Other than that, super clean copy. Again, light play. Current bid is $4.25. We have Pikachu from Stormfront. This one in near mint condition. And, I mean, it's just that, near mint condition. This one does have one bid, so it's at the minimum. It is at $1.99. So, we gotta get rolling here. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of battery. We can't do that. Man, this is a crazy foiling on this one. We got Glaceon from the Shaman Level X collection pack. Near mint. Beautiful, beautiful card. Crazy foiling. Current bid is $4.25. Again, this one is in near mint condition. We have Flying Pikachu, Secret Rare, Sparkle Foil Craziness from Bonds to the End of Time. Moderately played condition. Got some marks on the face of this. Kind of tough to see unless you actually move like that. So, nice binder copy. But, yeah, again, moderately played. Has the minimum bid of $1.99. That's where it sits. So it will sell. We have Croconaw, reverse foil from Heart Gold Collection. This one in heavily played condition. And you can see the scratching, which is pretty typical of these on the front. It's obviously a little more aggressive than probably normal. And then we got some marks in the back. Croconaw has not been bid on. So this is the minimum bid of $1.99. Still has not been bid on. He wants a home. He wants to live with you. And that's my dog barking. Which means that my wife is home. Which means that you may hear noises in the not-so-distant future. Moving on. Cyndaquil Heart Gold Soul Silver release promo. Near mint condition. Nice swirl on this one. Again, near mint. Has the gold stamp. I absolutely love that. I'm a sucker for a gold stamp. Again, near mint on this one. Beautiful copy. Current bid is $9.50 on the Cyndaquil. We have Totodile, also Heart Gold Soul Silver release, but this one is in, damage condition. I mean, you can see why it's damaged. Still a fun copy, though. This is a great card. I like this artwork by Sugimori. Current bid on this one is $2.25. We have Tornadus from the Black Collection. This one in damage condition as well. Front of this thing is absolutely immaculate, other than looks like a little mark. No, it's actually part of the card. So immaculate near mint front. And then the back is just not great. It is not great at all. Again, damage condition on this one. Current bid is $1.99. I mean, it's a full art from Black and White for $1.99. You can't really beat that. We have Victini. Full art from Plasma Gale. This one in heavily played condition. This one was tough to get a good scan of. The scanner didn't want to like auto crop correctly because of the border. But it is in heavily played condition, and if you had a problem seeing the pictures on the listing, well, you're seeing it right just here. Again, heavily played on this one. Really nice face. Other than that, right there, you can see a little crease. Current bid is only $1.99 on this one, so this one's an absolute bargain, and this one's a fantastic looking card. We have Raikou EX Full Art from Dark Rush. This one in excellent condition. Great looking card. Again, excellent condition on this one. Super clean copy overall. Just a little bit of a nick there, and that seems to be about it. Beautiful face. Current bid on this one is $22.50. We have Gyarados. This one from the Garchomp Half Deck. Excellent condition. This one has one of the most unique foilings, I think, honestly, in the hobby. I don't think they've done this, replicated this, other than this in the Garchomp. But it's like a confetti. That's what I've seen. That's what I call it, is the confetti foiling. But this one, again, in excellent condition. Current bid is $5.50. We have Darkrai Full Art from the Team Plasma Battle Gift Set. Damage condition. Face of this one looks pretty good overall. I mean, you can see a little mark here and there in the sides peeking out, but the back is where, again, this one is just straight damaged. So I don't know what happened to this thing. It is just not bad. Probably like light play to excellent on the front, and then just boom. But current bid on this one is $4.25. And then lastly, for the singles, we have Gengar. This one is from the 20th anniversary pack. This one's heavily played, which I know sounds crazy for XY, but we got a mark there, a mark there. I don't know what happened to this thing, but unfortunately, nothing good. Heavily played, again, current bid is $2.50 on this one. Still a good looking card, and these are actually kind of expensive to buy, like, for a modern card, or just a modern holo. All right, moving on to graded. We have Giratina from Stormfront. PSA 9. Beautiful card. I mean, there's not really much to say about this one. Again, PSA 9. Current bid is $15.50. We got the Dusknoir. I'm trying to push Dusknoir hard lately. Now, this actually was selected at random. I have boxes of extras, and I just kind of like fondle, as weird as that sounds, fondle around in there and grab out whatever comes out. But this is a good looking card. PSA 10 on this one from the Spring Battle Road. Current bid is $20.50. And lastly, for this week's weekly Sunday auctions, number 7, we have the Lopunny from the DP Card Exchange collection, whatever. PSA 10 on this one. Current bid is $23.50. Beautiful card by Harada. Don't mind that. That is just condensation from my hand. And that is actually a fingerprint, but don't fret. I clean up all my cases before I ship them out. So you're good. So yeah, that about does it, guys. That's the auctions going off tonight. Again, I'm sorry for being pretty quiet this week. I will have another set of auctions going live tonight yet, so that you'll see them next week. I won't skip a beat. Yeah, I will not be going live tonight. I got too much going on. My parents are coming over for a late dinner. As soon as I'm done here, I literally have to click upload, let it ride, and I have to go out and mow the yard. And then again, my parents are coming over. It's just, again, busy time of the year, and I will not be going live tonight. It's probably going to come out to a total of like 50% or less times that I go live, but the majority of the times that I go live for these auctions are probably going to be over winter time when things are a lot more calmed down. So again, that's what we got this week. Again, $50 freebies. If you want something and you spend over $50 in the store at any time, it doesn't have to be on a weekend or anything, at any time, all you have to do is leave a message with your order that says, "Hey Trainer Jai, send me a freebie," and I will send you something at random. If you don't want anything, just don't say anything. It's that simple. But we're trying to give away cool, at least stuff that I think's cool, and not have to throw it out. That's just the way I like to do things. So yeah, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I'll catch you next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you.